Yo, yo, yo. Get this shit out the way. What's up here? What's this? Oh, no. Ain't nothing in them. Yo. This the weirdest angle to ever go live from in history, right? But I'm a go live real fast because I'm gonna say this. There's a lot of bullshit going on the internet. A lot of forgetting, a lot of clownery. You know what I'm saying? Juelz Santana versus, and I'm gonna really make this fast because there's nothing that really need to be said like that. Juelz Santana versus Memphis Bleek. Memphis Bleek. Let me just run down Juelz. Juelz appeared on SDE a few times. He had a good run on Dipset. Volume 1. He shined on that. His first album flopped. People don't really know like too many songs from that album. His second album did much better, but it had a lot of commercial joints on it. He did a few joints with Wayne, and he disappeared. That's not to take nothing away from him, and that's not to say that's a bad career. That's a great. Juelz Santana had a great career, or has a great career. But Memphis Bleek, I think where Juelz is where he hurting himself and what he forgetting a little bit is that the years that Bleek got on him in the game is really gonna count when it's crunch time. Bleek came in this shit in 96, right? So he from an era where it's super nostalgic and you can't even get that back. Bleek was out damn near when Crush on You was out, when Players Anthem was out. Bleek was out when Tupac was out. Memphis Bleek did the intro to Jay-Z's album in 98. Memphis Bleek has 600,000 songs with Jay-Z. So I think the misconception is Memphis Bleek is battling Juelz Santana. No. Rockefeller is battling Dipset, and that's a whole different conversation. There's nothing that Juelz Santana can play, and I mean nothing that Juelz Santana can play when Memphis Bleek plays Mind Right. I don't care. Listen, if they do it in anywhere close to the East Coast, when Memphis Bleek plays It's Alright, when Memphis Bleek plays Coming to Age 1 and 2, see, you get to see, these are Jay-Z songs. These are not Memphis Bleek songs. So once again, I think the misconception is, I think people going off of if they was face to face, who would win with lyrics in a battle. You know what I'm saying? Juelz Santana would win a face to face battle of who's got the better battle rhymes face to face on some 8 Mile shit. But It's Alright is a Jay-Z record. That's an entire different stratosphere. You can't play your little Dipset hits, and there's no disrespect to the Dips, but Jay dwarfs Dipset. So what happens when they do this shit at the Barclays Center or Madison Square Garden and Jay-Z comes out to do Coming to Age with Memphis Bleek? Because you know it's going to happen. Jay has been waiting for a reason to pop out on Verzuz besides doing the verses. If you know Jay, you know he been itching to really get in. He a culture nigga. If it's going on culturally, Jay want to do it. So I'm just saying, you think that Jay-Z is not popping out for coming to age 1 and 2, especially 1? You think Juelz Santana plays anything and wins that round? You think Bleek don't have Marcyville? You think Bleek wasn't on Marcyville? You think Bleek wasn't on the entire Dynasty album? I'm trying to get where y'all going with this Juelz is watching Bleek shit. Like, it's 20 tracks. They don't necessarily have to be your tracks. Bleek's top 20 verses are way more memorable, way more hitting. Even if they're not way more lyrically dense, they're way more popular. They was felt way more than Juelz's top 20 verses, and I don't even think it's close. In the middle of a war, rocking a vest, who's the illest shorty alive? I confess, I take. Jay-Z wrote that. That's what I'm saying. You think you battling Memphis Bleek. You're battling Jay-Z and Memphis Bleek and Beanie Sigel. Do you think Beanie Sigel is not going to appear on that stage? You think about this. You think State Property is not going to be there? He might just be like, yo, y'all go ahead and do Rock the Mic, man. What is Jimmy gonna do? I don't like the Jimmy tag either. I don't like the Jimmy tag. Because Jim has very limited records outside of New York. That shit he pulled at the Garden, he could have only pulled that at the Garden. He couldn't have pulled that in Houston. They didn't know half them songs. Jim got a very limited catalog and he got a more cult fan base than anything. We fuck with Jim. The people who do fuck with Jim, but the people who don't, they have no idea what is on them Jim albums or what he's doing. And so, in conclusion, Memphis Bleek is just backed by way too many things and people, and he had way too many moments that was huge. I mean, whether it's true or not, Mind Right Remix started the Nas Jay-Z war. Memphis Bleek can play 1, 2, y'all. You, me. All right, tell me this. When that shit drop and they say, told y'all, Dynasty, Rockefeller Records, you heard me? Unstoppable. Who rapped first? Jigga Man, huh? Now let's go through this mentally. The Dynasty, Do You Believe, Jigga Man, Mo Better. So either he lets that Jay-Z verse play or Jay-Z comes and says it himself. Either way, that's a L for L's. Do you know Memphis Bleek verse on You, Me, Him, and Her will tear the roof off of wherever they are? That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's aware of that. I don't think he's aware of Bleek's street catalog either. Like how much work Rockefeller put out on the streets. The first time we heard Beanie Sigel, he was on 1,000 bars with Memphis Bleek. These are underground classics. That's what I'm saying. That whole maybe 01 to 02 era when Rockefeller was just dropping, they dropped 3 different parts to Marcyville. Like 3 different versions to Marcyville. Jay-Z was dropping Mad Lucy's, like some people hate and all that other shit. Like, don't you know when you... Bleek was dropping heat around that time and era. He He was going crazy. And this is minus the Memphis Bleek records we know is going to go off. Memphis Bleek is. You know what I'm saying? Duma and you know, single type shit. That's going to go off. I don't see no wins for Juelz Santana. I see him coming out of this looking bad because he's going into it thinking it's sweet, and that's always the setup to look crazy. And I think you need to go back on Memphis Bleek a little bit more, figure it out, and see when is that your chick drop, what you gonna play. Because if you think you about to play, oh yes, wait a minute, I'm back, oh yes, I'm back, oh yes. Nope. Not when he plays That Your Chick. Nope. Juelz Santana is slow. You know what I'm saying? Even the sounds, like, think about everything I'm naming. I said, you know, 1, 2, y'all. I said, you, me, him, her. I said, Bleek and Just Blaze. I mean, free Bleek and Blaze. Like, the rock joint he got with Cameron. These is all upbeat records. They all like, it's that Rockefeller sound. Dipset sound is, oh yes, oh yes. Nope. Too up tempo. Rockefeller is too up tempo for them niggas. It's not gonna be a good look. It's not gonna be a good night. And honestly, he can bring Jim Jones. Because if Beanie Siegel enters the picture, everybody goes away. Everybody goes away. If Beanie Siegel enters the picture, everybody goes away. Nobody's there. They're going to need somebody else. They're going to need DMX or something. So yeah, that's my take. That's my take on it. I just think severely underrated. I don't know why he feels like Lloyd Banks is a better matchup for him than Memphis Bleek also. Like, no, he's not. That's what I'm saying. I think they're thinking about bars. Like bars. They can get it on. Bar Fest. Boom. Anything else? Nope. So yeah, it's the guy Gioli, rappinggioli.com. Y'all can leave y'all whatever's below, you know, whatever. Like, subscribe, send this shit to somebody. This is my first real live, so I'll be doing these often, man. Whenever y'all get to talking that bullshit in the culture, I'll be right there with my eye on you niggas. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's the guy Gioli, rappinggioli.com. Let's get out of here.